Hey, we exist. Huh, can I use a controller for this game?
I don't know.
That would. Oh no! I didn't do that. Okay, well, for some reason, this game is playing the actual Sound of Silence song by Simon and Garfunkel. So I'm glad that that's gone. This is a real ass video.
Let's just see how it goes.
Yeah, this is like not.
We're actually playing as a real person.
It looks like someone filmed this with like a mini DV cam. That's cool. I've never played this. I've never heard of this before, Evvie. You just introduced me to this.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't suck.
That's.
I've only seen it on Tumblr. I don't think that I've ever actually watched gameplay of it.
Oh, then okay, we're out. I heard the word Tumblr. I'm gone. Bye. I heard the word Tumblr. I'm out.
You douche.
Are they back? Oh!
Yes, they are now.
Did I do that?
You just caused them
Press
to
right
die.
mouse button to turn on camera and F to turn on night vision when in camera mode. Okay, so right mouse button and F.
Okay.
Here, we're gonna teamwork. Okay, you're gonna handle F over there. Oh. Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, it's. I guess they don't have keys to our house somehow.
Oh, fun.
Right.
Am I like, ah! Oh, okay. Let's just fucking wander off. Maybe I have watched gameplay of this. Oh, shit. At least I walked away. I see a light over there. This is really awkward playing on a computer. Looks like a duck over there. Trot, trot, trot.
Are you just wondering?
Yeah, the car exploded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, heck yeah. They got me a full size. That's a fence.
It is a full-size steak and shake treat. Okay.
Has a button, I guess. No.
Here, let me try. Wait, F is night vision. Does this run
I
out?
don't really think we need it. We don't really need it.
Okay. Hit E. That's usually...
Uh,
Oh! Jesus.
You have to walk with those. I'm gonna
With
take out
these?
real fast.
Oh, usually it's... Wait, these work too? Cool. Usually it's W, S, A, and D.
Oh.
Because then you have access to E and F. I don't want to go in here.
There's nowhere else to go. The whole game is do not want.
Here, you walk us. I'm gonna... I'll steer us.
I can steer too.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You steer us. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look around. Oh, don't do
But
that.
I can look around with these too.
That's way disorienting. Wait. Yeah.
Stop it.
What is that? That's why you should use these.
A light? Hold on, I gotta get some fudge.
Okay, get some fudge. Oh, that is just a light. I thought it was a demon eye.
They only have one.
Obviously I'm gonna knock this over.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is that? What is that doing? Okay, well, let's do... Oh! Wait.
Okay.
Okay, that doesn't... Well...
Really empty house. Somebody's broke.
Oh! I just found my college
What's
apartment.
that? That's a key? Grab that. You can.
Shit.
What? To continue?
Yeah. He usually picks stuff up. Okay, I picked it up.
Okay.
The game looks nice for being an indie game.
They worked on it for a long time. Ah!
If you are silent about your pain, they'll kill you and say you enjoyed it. Zora Neale Hurston. That's not a real person. That's a made-up name.
Hurtson. Hurt my son.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Alright. Is this a note for me? You have two choices. One of them means death and the other life. Make your choice wisely. Don't be fooled. Things are not always as they seem. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Those aren't real cups.
Those aren't real cups?
No. It's not as they seem.
Okay.
Go do stuff.
Don't do stuff?
I can walk.
So you have access to F and E when I flip this on. Go this way.
It's that one.
Okay.
The sun was upside down. Go, go, go.
Turn on the night vision. Okay, then if you're gonna play, then you just play.
No, how do I do the thing? The down thing?
What down thing?
Like, look down.
You need to use the mouse. I was going to look
Then
around
you
and
fucking
have you guide us.
Okay, then you...
If you do this,
look down.
then you're...
Something fell.
I don't think anything actually fell.
Okay.
No. If you're going to look around, then use the mouse.
No.
Otherwise, use those, because you're going to keep looking around. Look! These do something different. These strafe us.
Okay.
You are going to get us both murdered, and we're in one body.
How? Oh, yep, that's a trail of blood.
Hello, I'm broke. Yes, we are dead. We are going to get murdered.
Yeah.
Were you in here when that dude ran past the door? Ah! Okay, let's go.
Like, run. Real fast.
Can we run?
No.
Wait. Oh god, sorry. I was like, maybe it looks nicer without it.
Doesn't look nicer without it.
Let's go towards that.
Okay, there's just barrels.
Okay. Let's go towards... Oh yeah, let's follow this.
With the chain. Into the dungeon.
Into the dungeon. Ah!
There's a kid in there.
Alright. Screw that noise. I think we gotta get a little closer. I always thought my dog had a staring problem. He always seemed fixated on my face until one day I realized he was always looking behind me.
I've seen that before. Okay.
That is also poor English. That is... I guess we gotta go down there, right?
Probably.
Oh, I don't want to do it.
That's so terrible. That's so terrible.
Why did you do that to me? Why did you tell me to play
Okay, next
this?
door.
Wait, no. Look at the note. Let's see if it changed. There are weird indie unique games like this now. Two choices. One of those dead, the other like
okay.
Okay. Let's flip our camera light on so we can see easier, I guess. Did I say easier? I meant more difficult. Do you want to ignore it and do the same thing again and see if it changes, or do you want to just go with this door?
Let's go through the next one.
Okay.
Oops, that's the wrong thing.
Oh, no! I don't want to do this.
Is that Michael Jackson?
Is he moving? He's gonna moonwalk right towards us!
He didn't moonwalk, that's for damn sure.
No. Jesus.
I got it.
No. I'm gonna go in here again and blatantly disregard the warning. It's so bright in here! You don't scare me! Ah! Wait, did it
Looks
end?
like a Ken doll.
I know, he looks like a dude. He's just a normal dude. OMG is right, dude. If I hadn't just, like, peed, I would have wet myself.
I got it.
Wait, then we did something wrong.
We did something wrong, yeah.
I guess.
So, like, I was going the right way the first time.
Yeah.
That's right. The sign was upside down.
Oh, okay, I forgot about that.
Fuck
That
you,
startled me
demon.
that time. I need to get drunker and care less about this.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'd care more if I hadn't been drinking.
Let's look outside.
What the shit?
I don't know. Go towards it. That's weird. I guess it's just a graphic issue. Yeah, shut off the night vision with F. Oh, that did a lot of good. That's not your fault. I just made it silly. Ah! Sorry. Sometimes I just shut it off because I'm like, maybe it is how it's supposed to look. Maybe it's light in here. Okay, like, can we shut it off here because there's light and see how it looks?
Oh, okay. That's good. I
Okay.
don't want this on yet.
Let's check the barrels, I guess, this time.
Okay.
Only because there might be, like, something behind them. Like, you saw that key. I don't see anything. Let's go find the other set of barrels.
Yeah, it's in that corner. Nothing. Okay.
Can we go around this side? Okay, nothing.
Okay.
Can we interact with the chains, maybe? Oh, there's another thing of barrels, too. No?
Okay,
That's
nope.
weird.
Not dealing with that crying baby bitch today.
Go this way, and let's check the note. Let's trigger the baby. Can we shut off this light really quick and look around? Why don't we not go down there and we go back? There. I think it should... Oh, hey, bro. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the follow.
I was like, where is that sound coming from? That can't be right.
We will perpetually not be shitting ourselves, I hope, in future streams. I am Sir Blooper, and this is my good, nerdy friend, Evvie. Whom... It's gonna close on us. It's gonna close on us.
Okay.
Okay, it didn't close on us. Bleh!
Blah. Turn around. There might be a demon.
No! Fuck that. I'd rather die not knowing.
Maybe we need to leave the house.
Maybe we shouldn't have come in here.
There was signs. Obviously, we needed to.
Like if our car died. Let's reopen it. Oh, Jesus. Get us a little away from the door. Like, back us up a little.
It's not opening.
Alright, I guess we're going to go get murdered by that baby again.
Cool, it's my favorite. Let's get this shit done. Oh, that's them downstairs.
Here, have some of this. Are you, were you concerned it was something else?
I was like, where is that coming from? Yeah, it's just bad editing. I guess we don't really have any options here.
I'm wondering, the whole dog staring thing, I'm wondering if we walk at the baby backwards we'll be fine.
Maybe.
Because then it won't get us in the face.
Maybe.
Look at my garbage. Wait. Wasn't there a light at the end there before? Oh, it's around the corner.
Yeah.
That startled me. Okay.
Okay, so what, if I just jump in there and you turn us around?
It only, when we walk towards the... Okay, jump down. Walk us backwards.
No, we still died.
We still died.
Should we leave the house?
That made me so nervous, my nipples just got hard. I don't know why. Yeah, it's not... It's a little concerning. I need to see a doctor about it.
Should do that.
Can we go back out here? Oh, did we try that already? Let's try again. Oh, sorry. Let me turn on the camera.
No.
Oh, I thought we were able to open it. We looked outside and it was foggy out again.
Yeah.
Let's check the bed again. If it's over there still.
It was closer that way, I think.
I could have sworn it was right by the entrance door.
There's quite a few doors. Wait.
Oh no, we walked back outside and came back in and the 2 doors were here instead of the 1.
No, there was always 2 doors. There was always 2 doors.
Well, in any case, the mattress is gone.
Well, that's rude. But if I needed to rest...
Do you want to try to sit in the chair?
Yeah! Let's do that.
Oh well. Can we here walk around the side of the table? We will knock the shit over. Spacebar do anything? Can we jump? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let's move forward again, I guess. Can we walk backwards at that guy? Do you think? Probably not, but I'm just going back to my Dungeons and Dragons days where we try to like solve all the annoying puzzles.
We are getting nowhere. Alright, turn me around, bud. Moonwalk!
Ah! He doesn't even look like a Ken doll. He looks like one of those mannequins at the Gap. Old Navy or whatever?
Gap. Yeah, Old Navy.
Yeah. I love the dog.
Creepy picnic mannequins. Alright, let's walk this way.
What if we go see the baby without the camera up? Do you think the camera's what's freaking it out?
I don't know, man.
I genuinely don't know either.
Is there anything else over here that we can do? Anything. Anything at all.
Like, I like puzzle games, but when they're just, like, just cryptic enough to, like, be too difficult for being fun for me, where it's, like, it's trial and error. Like, Legend of Zelda, like, you have a room with certain things, and you're like, okay, well, I can figure out this puzzle after a couple tries.
Yeah, there's stuff, like, hidden under rocks and stuff.
Yeah. Portal 1 and 2 do it really well, because GLaDOS is obsessed
with... Look up. Like, look at the ceiling and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, GLaDOS is, like, obsessed with science, so I always explain Portal as a science experiment. Like, we should, you keep trying things until something works. You have, like, a hypothesis for the puzzle. What else is going to jump out at us again?
I mean, yes. I don't know. Maybe I should just click E on everything.
Yeah.
Maybe if I close this, can
open
I close the door? No.
See, what was that?
For real. Maybe if I go back.
Yeah, maybe there was a door slamming. No, because we went back from... When you go around the corner that tight, I'm just afraid something's going to be immediately standing there.
Yeah.
Is
Somebody dropped a barrel.
Sorry. Donkey Kong's back there. Oh no, Donkey Kong is here. He's the final boss.
Beautiful.
Okay, Donkey Kong. He's the leader.
I just feel like those barrels are too shiny to not have a reason. They're so shiny. What is not that shiny?
Here. Well, that's what it looks like without them, so they're not shiny anymore. I was kind of hoping that they would be like have some light cast on them.
There we go. Go back to the laughing baby. We got nothing. Wait, walk back over to that wall where the door is. Maybe there's like a note or some shit. No.
Oh, good point, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to check all the walls. This is vaguely, I mean, it's a little more in-depth than it, but it kind of reminds me of Slender.
Yeah.
The graphics and kind of the atmosphere and like...
It's all those indie
well, oh, I thought that was text on the floor. I'm like, we found something! Let's stand right on top of it.
Maybe if we throw the chain at the baby. That's what I like to do.
Fuck you, baby. You would make a great babysitter.
I did.
Hey,
I would beat those kids up with lightsabers and stuff.
I'm gonna make you look like Ebenezer Scrooge's boss, bitch.
Can we throw the barrel down there at the baby?
Wait, shut off the light again? Let's look in this room without the light. Can we check the note without the flashlight?
Yeah. It's gonna say the same thing.
I don't know. Do you want to go down there without the flashlight? Okay, before we get murdered by the baby, let's jump down and we'll look around more thoroughly.
Come on. Come on. Come on. We need night vision.
I am thoroughly spooked.
What?
I am thoroughly spooked right now. Wait. Walk away from the baby. Keep walking us into the wall. Holy shit! Walk us into the wall again.
Just keep walking.
Okay, never mind. We glitched through for a second. I'm like, maybe it was an invisible wall. Shut off. Okay, let's shut this off. Let's just walk towards the baby. In the dark. In the dark.
I'm still going. What even?
Okay, good. That wasn't as spooky. I don't know what to do.
I'm about to fucking cheat and look it up.
No, look it up and I'll wander around. I was gonna say, just do the walkthrough on YouTube.
I feel thoroughly spooked.
I don't, gentle spook. I feel bad looking it up.
Me too.
But I also feel bad just like struggling.
Like I don't get it. It's not like playing Zelda or something where, you know, there's always stuff.
And it's not necessarily bad game design. Like, I do understand that I'm quite drunk. Or at least tipsy. I am going to open this door first. And then I'm going to let him stay in there. And I'll let him kill the baby. I think that's a good plan.
I like it.
Wait, watch. This thing's gonna drop on us. I'm gonna look up this time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we see what it is.
It was body.
Yeah, it was just like a dummy.
Fucking Old Navy.
Some asshole, like, bought out all the dummies at Old Navy that was closing down. I'm gonna fill this house. I'm gonna spend this guy. It's ridiculous. You can't even see outside with that. I feel like such a scrub.
I guess it's really short because I'm on her actual website.
Maybe that's the end.
Look up. That shadow's weird for the light. When you get up to it. Nah.
Shut up.
Why can't we just beat up the baby?
I would beat the hell out of the baby. Are you kidding me? I would win.
If this was real life, like, we would just beat the shit out of the baby.
Yeah, like, you hold its arms back. I'll work the body.
Something comes out at me, I'm just gonna start punching it. Do you want to see that?
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Is it a brownie?
Mm-hmm. Chocolate has got fudge.
Oh, that's so good. This stream brought to you by Steak and Shake. Eat fresh.
It's not that fresh. Oh, there is his concept videos. And
there you go. Oh, I would just...
yeah.
I would go to YouTube and type in fucking Sound of Silence walkthrough. Someone's bound to have played it. Do you want me to make you play... I'm going to play something else in a second.
We're really not getting anywhere. This is terrible.
Here.
And, like, I don't want to feel retarded. But I'm having trouble. We can't do nothing.
No, you play. I'm Googling ways to delete the game.
Okay. Okay. Come on. Jump down. Jump down. What the
This
heck?
sound dumb, but maybe the game is not complete.
She just put on her website that she had a new update and made it better.
Oh, maybe I didn't get it from her official update. I might have got an older version.
What?
Maybe I didn't get it from her official website, so I might have gotten an older build.
No, you were on her. You were on her
Was
website.
I? Okay.
Yeah.
But I can't find it.
Maybe we need to stay on like the actual
What is that?
blood or something.
Oh, that's the crib?
The thing above it? I was like, maybe I need to stay on like the actual.
Yeah, what is that behind it? Is that a broken mirror or something?
I don't want to get too close. That's an ugly baby.
That is not a baby. Here, no, we're done with this game.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I am genuinely interested in it, but it doesn't seem to be working.
I don't even know if it's not working. Like maybe maybe I just went the wrong way in the beginning, but I followed the only road there was.
I don't think it should also like completely cut you out if you happen to. Lucius is an interesting concept too, where you play as the spawn of Satan, like in the Omen. You play as the kid.
Right on.
Do you mind if I make you play something?
No.
Alright, let me find it. This is right in the way of my screen. Because we had to pick the world's biggest cup because we had to get as drunk as fast as possible.
Always.
Yes. Always.
Always.
Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you.
Whatever.
And live in harmony, harmony, harmony.
Weirdo. Okay,
Yeah, I'm the weirdo. I'm the weirdo.
Yeah. Why'd you click?
None of your beeswax. Give me one
Yeah,
sec.
put a Twitter update.
I am going to update this.
Blah. I'm also putting that in front of your screen. So special. So special. Let's do this.
Bloop, bloop. I also have to make sure that it even works properly. So let's switch to the Stanley parable. Let's switch to that. And I think we are probably good.
Okay. Okie dokie. Let's get this shit
I
going.
broke everything.
We suck.
I don't suck.
Shut up. I can just put stuff over here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Should I shut that?
We can. Yeah.
Okay.
I like to keep it shut in case I get murdered.
That's fully possible. Also,
That's-
they can open unlocked doors. I like to imagine ghosts are that smart.
I'm not concerned about ghosts.
Demons. Angry girlfriends.
Just anyone, really. Video should be at widescreen at 1080p. Full screen, laptop disabled, overlay field of view advanced. Okay.
Okie dokes.
Okie dokes.
Okie dokes.
That is very incorrect. Oh, good, it's working again. And we are going to play a little game tonight called the Stanley Parable. And by we, I mean you are technically going to play it.
Yay!
Alright, and it's going to be like most games. It's going to be W, S, A, and D to move forward, back, left, and right. E to interact, and the mouse to look around. So here we go.
But these ones?
Yep, W, S, A, and D, and then
Okay.
E to interact. And begin the game when you're ready. I will be
Look,
here.
scoot up.
Ugh.
You don't gotta scoot away.
Now we can bring the booze back.
Here.
I was just having some issues with OBS because my game was booting up to not full screen or the proper resolution, so I had to fix that. I had to deal with that.
Is there anything? Oh, it's loading. What's
It's
going
loading,
on?
it's loading, it's loading. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading.
Never.
Don't shake up the computer. If I had a sturdier desk, yes. I can't afford
I'm a delicate flower, and I do know.
I can't afford a sturdier desk, though. Eventually I'll be able to.
This is the story of a man named
You
Stanley.
don't skip it.
No, don't.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
That's me at work.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Spooky.
Something was
A little
very
bit.
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh,
Stanley?
am I supposed to do the thing?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's weird with the mouse all the way over here.
Yeah. Can this move over? Can these all move over a little bit?
Just a bit better.
I have a big keyboard,
Yeah,
and I cannot lie.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Conformity.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Tips for not
Stanley
getting
decided
tired.
to
Talk
go up
less.
to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a coworker dispute.
let it ball up inside of you.
Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure calm, productive work environment.
This is how to get through college.
Everyone is unique. You most of all. That's dumb. Yeah, that's how college works. It's like, yes, make a nice looking PowerPoint.
Make sure to press all the
Number of
buttons.
slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides.
What is hot?
Where do you see that?
Teenagers.
What is hot? Oh god. You mean by teenagers? When you say teenagers, you mean 18 and 19, right? Right? Bad. Please no more charts. Please, I'm begging. So, jeez, what? On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in a triplicate and return it. This is all very creepy vibe to it. Oh wow, that's a
Like
lot
yourself.
of parentheses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, they used the parentheses correctly. What are your dreams for the future?
Stanley just
Less
stood
air?
there doing nothing at all. I think
Comatose.
I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything.
He's getting
This
snippy
is
with
why
you.
Stanley and I are on such good terms.
We have our new product. Graphs about things and money.
Yeah, everything in here says something. I
A
think.
lot
They're
of
all,
percent.
Work harder, hard worker.
Okay. I guess. Let's go. Ah! Okay, it's really weird playing on a computer.
I know. This game might take a controller, but I haven't tried it. And since we were live, I didn't want to dick around.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Come on.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
Stanley, it's your day off.
Disbelief who orchestrated
Would
this.
no one be here
What
though?
dark
That's
secret was
weird.
being
I guess
held
they
from
could be
him?
closed, but like
What
a
he could
chair.
not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Couldn't possibly.
Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Let's see.
Did something open? Oh, shit.
Hold on, I'm twatting. Give me a sec.
You are a twat.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind Control Facility. How peculiar.
It's just so unnerving.
Have you not played this?
I have.
Oh.
The lights rose.
It's just
on
you're
an
being
enormous
very
room
obedient
packed
towards
with
the
television
narrator.
Screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I feel
Did
just
he
as
have the
obedient as
strength to
Stanley.
Find out.
I mean, you seem to be, see? You're just obeying Mr. Narrator.
That's what I do.
Motorola Water, we did not beat Fallout 3. Lady Blooper and Emily played it earlier tonight. Oh wait, actually, I wasn't watching the entirety of the stream. Even if they did beat the main story, they have not done the DLC.
Now the monitors jumped
whoa.
to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many.
But I wasn't up here for most of the stream. My friend Evvie and I were downstairs playing video games, so now we decided to stream because Lady Blooper and our friend Emily are downstairs.
And we just want more video games in
And we
our
just
life.
something as severely yes.
Never enough.
What are you gonna do, Stanley?
I'm gonna press this button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control?
But Motorola, you are welcome
Was this
to
the
check
only
our
reason
past
he
streams
was
down
happy with
below
his boring
because
job? That his
you can
emotions
watch the
had
past
been
stream and check out the
manipulated to
Fallout one if
accept
they
it
beat or
blindly.
not.
Oh, they're playing Fallout 1?
Or Fallout 3. Fallout 3 I meant, not 4. Phew. I play so much Fallout
said
4.
one.
So, he refused to believe
I said 4.
He couldn't accept
I can show you that, I
his
bet.
own life in someone else's control.
Bring us up the
Never.
replay.
It was unthinkable.
No one's there.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
Potentially.
Yes.
But here was the proof. The
God, they're gonna have
heart
such a
operation.
lawsuit on their
Controls
hands.
labeled with emotions.
No one's gonna know. Well,
Or
Stanley
sad,
knows.
Or content. Walking, eating, working. all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How about up there?
Yeah,
oh,
that's what I'm...
wait. There are buttons all over.
Oops. Did I just unbutton it? Oh, yeah, whatever.
Did I unbutton it?
Did I unbutton the button?
Oh, yeah. Would it be up there? In the power facility? Facility power? Because you're going to dismantle it?
We gotta find out!
Yes, Motorola. I am very excited for the Steam summer sale. Because now that I have a computer capable of playing way more stuff, I intend on buying up a lot of games if I can.
I beat him to it. I beat the narrator to it. I'm gonna die. You want some more shake?
Yeah, you can bring it up here now.
And
I just had to
It's all
see this
fudgy
other
at the bottom. If you want to take the spoon.
That's usually the warning I give people too.
Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine! Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Assistance, I need an adult!
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this...
But Motorola, I'm very excited to see what actually goes on sale this year.
As sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
How fantastical.
It was perhaps
He's in a fake
the
life,
only
isn't he?
Thing worth knowing.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
That ain't a door at all!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Freedom, Stanley.
Yay, go Stanley.
No more tax returns.
No more anything. It's just in the wilderness.
God, tax
in the
returns are
open.
terrible. I didn't do mine this year.
They are going to arrest you.
No!
If I never see you again, I know it's because you're in a women's jail.
Because I didn't do my tax returns.
I've seen Orange is the New Black. I know that what happens in
Oh,
there.
it's gonna be so
And-
hot.
and I know what happens in
I'm gonna
lady
drop
jail.
so much soap. There's only gonna be like one stall for a toilet with a door. Cool.
Oh, this is weird.
You would know. You've played it.
All of his co-workers were...
It's different every time.
This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
I haven't seen everything you can do in this game yet.
Stanley, you're not free. Lay off the drugs.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should I start, like, not listening to the narrator?
It's up to you. You can disobey some things. You can disobey everything, nothing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase,
Go down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Disobey. Screw the status quo.
Screw my boss. That's who the narrator is,
Don't
man.
do that.
That's how you get a raise.
That's how your boss gets a raise. That's how HR
But
comes after
Stanley
you
just
guys.
couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment from no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Holy shit, I'm a ghost.
Close automatically behind him wherever he went.
Am I a wizard?
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What the shit?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
You're a robot.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
It's
And
very
when he
weird.
thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Go get
Now,
some
hearing the
slurm.
voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After
It was
all,
so weird that you said that. I used to have a mod in
that
Counter-Strike
this was, in
Source
fact,
that
a
made all the
dream.
vending
Did
machines
the voice not
slurm.
see him
I
float and
saw
make
that.
the
You
magical
showed me
stars
images.
just a moment ago?
Oh,
How
do you know what
else would the
slurm
voice
is, then?
explain all that?
Huh?
Do you know what
This
slurm
voice was
is?
a part of
Yes,
himself,
it's
too.
Fukushima.
Surely,
Yeah, okay, I
surely,
just didn't want
if
to
he
get
could
sick.
just...
Worm poop.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes
Okay,
gently,
worm poop as
and
if
he
it's gross. Do you know what
invited himself
shellac
to wake
is?
Hmm?
Do you know what
He felt
shellac
the
is?
weight of the blanket
Like
on his
chillax?
Like,
The
no,
plants
shellack.
on the mattress on his back.
Sorry.
Yes, I'm joking
The
with you.
fresh
What
I
is
don't
it?
know if you are
world
shellac.
outside this
Okay,
one.
you might be serious.
Let me wake up.
Shellac
What is
is made from
I'm through.
grinding up a little red
I
beetle,
wish it to be over.
and it's used as a
Let me go
shiner.
back
So
to my
all the
job.
red apples you get at the
Let me
store
continue pushing the buttons.
have bug
Please.
butt glands ground
It's
up
all
all
I
over them
want.
to make them nice and
I
shiny
want
and
my
red.
apartment, and my wife, and my job.
So
All
it's
I
not so
want
weird
is
in
my
Futurama when
life
you realize how
exactly
gross
the
all our
way it's
actual
always
food is.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My life is normal.
I should really
I am
continue
normal.
washing my apple.
I should never
Everything
eat an
will
apple
be
again.
fine.
I'm just gonna stick with fruit cups.
I am okay.
Stanley, no. Hey, he's fine. Wait, where am I?
He's okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
I guess
I
we're
have
not
a
okay.
boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Bro.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Did you get this far?
Mariella woke
I have
up
not
on a
gotten
day
this
like
ending.
any other.
I think this game has like a dozen different
Gathered
endings
her belongings
and a different
and
bunch of
walked
different
to her
paths you can take.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on
Acid
the
is a hell of a drug, man.
That's
ambulance.
That is very depressing.
A few brief moments,
May I?
she considered
Yeah.
the strange man.
I left mine downstairs,
He was
I think.
obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
So you
It
think.
was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people
really gotta
whose
change
impressions
sponsor.
of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Who just sits there and stares at a dead body and then runs away? Huh.
Bystander effect.
Makes me feel really good about myself.
Huh.
Are we now her?
No, we're Stanley again. Let's do this. Here, go for it. Sorry, here's your mouse.
Can I just answer any phone?
There's a very distinct looking yellow one to your right. No? What about the computer that's on?
Oh, shit.
Ha! Weird. I don't know.
Must be in his office. No.
It's further now.
But his phone has a light on.
Everyone's on hold forever.
No, it's back in there.
It is. I don't know if you can pick it up. I would think that, look, there's that one right there. Is that one ringing?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. At any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded
Shut it
message
off!
into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
It told you it was dangerous and to not listen to recorded messages. I've never.
What's the worst that could happen at this
I've never
point?
heard that before. That's insane. That's really funny.
And this is why I don't check my voicemail.
Oh, hey. If you don't like to check voicemail, download Google Voice. It turns it into text for you so you don't have to open the message.
Oh, sarcastic. No one
When
needs me
Stanley came
voicemail.
to a
Nobody
set
cares.
of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Hey, the employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
He is sassy towards you.
I feel like the narrator hates his life just as much as
But
Stanley.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What does that sign say? I'm curious. The yellow one on by the door there. Caution. Do not lie. If you are lying, stop. Right now, stop. Okay, great. That's wonderful.
That's why I can't lie.
That sounds like something GLaDOS would say from Portal. Ooh, that's weird.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform.
Penalty
or
for
test your
jumping
luck
off the
by
cargo
jumping
lift.
below.
Can you open the door to your
Looking at
left?
it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
I think you were supposed to be on that. I don't know if it's going to come back.
I'm sorry, I was
Come
trying to read
on.
the sign.
I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know.
The door's open down there.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Wait, is it coming back?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're
Do
right.
it.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. Clumsy of me.
I'll go back and do it.
That's dark.
Do it. Do it. Do
He
it.
just egged you
You
on.
totally survived.
He egged you on into killing yourself.
It's all different again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Could mean they're like totally off work. Obviously, school just ended because there's paper everywhere.
It's like he didn't work at a half day.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room.
That is
But
quite the
compared to
room.
back to
It is
business,
nice.
Very
Stanley took
room.
the first open door on his left.
You could do that.
Cargo lift, cargo lift.
Cargo lift.
Cargo lift.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, just stand on it and it'll move.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
He is saying something completely different this time when the cargo lift went off.
Neglecting Stanley.
That's because I got on
Someone you've forgotten about.
Last time I didn't get on it.
Please.
That's why I said
Stop
Then it
trying to
changed
make
fast.
every
That's
decision
crazy.
by yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it,
I don't know.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem
My
yourself.
wife is manipulating
Put
me.
your work aside.
Ah!
Put her back into your life. She's
Where am
been
I?
waiting.
Oh,
Right.
jeez!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith.
What happened?
Did I die again?
Wait.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
She makes her own bread. What a keeper.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really
mean.
going on here.
That's the narrator to my life.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press H on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the
Holy shit, it's like your
inconsequential
job.
nature of his
Stanley
existence.
pressed every button input that he was told to.
You have
Look at
to.
him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
And it's
Now
working.
He's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Can I leave?
I don't know.
Damn it. Is there anything else in here I can do?
I don't know. You can try pressing E on the door that you came in at and see if that reopens. I don't know. His wife's pretty hot.
Them titties.
I like pale chicks.
But in his
So-
mind, in his mind, he can go on
Smooth.
fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
And she has an
And
idea.
each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever
Somebody
happen to
punch me in
him.
the back.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further.
This
He imagined
This
that
is
he
a
came
very
to two
bizarre
open doors
game.
and that he could
I
go
like it a
through
lot,
either.
but it's
At
weird.
last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Shit.
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Hey, that's where we were.
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many
can
directions.
click
And
that.
down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
What?
That was really just what we just played. He even said down another path was a game with a baby.
Ooh, that's creepy. Now it's meta.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might
That's
always feel this free.
So weird.
Surely
That's
there's an answer down
interesting
some new path.
timing.
Mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just
Perhaps.
one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Hey, at least
The
you're
longer
at your
he
desk.
spends here, the more
Yeah, that's my
invested he
favorite
gets,
place.
the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't
Jesus.
listen to me. He won't stop. Here,
Yeah, sounds like
watch
everyday
this.
job.
Stanley, the next time
Kinda.
the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
What are we gonna do?
He told me not to do it.
I think he's trying to prove a point showing that you will.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at
Do you
himself?
see what I see?
No. Question nothing.
I don't really think that I have an option.
No, you're just a slave to the system. You have to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Why does that taste like pineapple
Perhaps.
juice to you?
Well, maybe
It's
this time
orange
you'll
juice.
see.
No, it is
Maybe
dull
this time.
pineapple juice.
Oh, okay.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again.
Oh my
Stanley
god.
pushed a button. And I tried.
It just said please die.
This is not a game for suicidal people.
No.
This is like their sign to do
have
it.
you have to get out of here. You can't stop playing until you get out of here.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This
It's
is
different
great,
again.
he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
When you get to the doors, disobey him. Go the wrong way.
Yeah, go right.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Because you can still
he
go
entered
left
them.
and
This was
disobey
not
him.
the correct way
But
to
when
the
you're over
meeting
here,
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Go to your left when he
Perhaps
makes you
wanted
go
to
the right
stop
way
by
this
the
time.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, when you get through
The
here,
lounge was
Go
sublime,
left.
now listen to
a
him.
work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
so we can go
walked
there or
straight
we can go
ahead to
down.
the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't remember this at all right now.
How far did you get?
Well, I mean, you can keep playing it over and over, getting different things. I got some
He wanted
endings.
to wander about.
There's one that I really like. It's very silly. It's an
So
Easter
now
egg
in
kind
order
of.
to get back, he needed to go
You find a secret door and you end up in Minecraft, and it changes to Minecraft graphics.
It's, left.
I don't really
You
have
can
an
try.
option. Yeah, I can try
You can
it.
try to open them. Damn.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I'm just optimistic.
We hoped.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
The hell?
Bitches.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay.
Up, down, down, left, right, B, A star.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I was quoting the Konami code, ignore me. Well, this isn't ominous at all. You're gonna get your ass murdered.
Yeah, that's what I do.
In real life, I'd be scared to be walking down this.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh my god.
Okay, you don't have to keep playing. I just wanted to introduce you to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's entertaining.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I want to win.
Decided to go to the meeting. Perhaps
I need to.
I'll be back. I am full of booze and milkshake.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story. I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'd be
Stanley
so much
decided to go to the
angrier
meeting room.
if I had
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bitches.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh my god.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What the shit?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
You win.
Oh my god, you
Been a lot
scared the
of work,
shit out of
and
me.
it really paid off. So, good job.
I've never seen this before.
It restarted so many times.
No, I don't feel right about
We went
this
out
at
and all the doors were
We
open,
both
and then we
know you
came
didn't
back
put in
and
the
everything
actual
else had
work for that
changed, and we
win.
started over
Some
again,
people
and there
win
was
fair
no
and square,
doors.
and this was
And then
not
you told
one
me
of
to go
those
back towards my
situations.
office, and this is what happened.
I'm
No
getting
doors
weirded
or
out
ho
about
doors?
whatever this place
At
Ho
is.
door.
first, there was all doors
Ho door.
were open, and
I
then
have
no
to
doors.
restart.
Hold on.
What the shit is going on? I missed everything he said.
All right, I've got a solution. And to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Have you been back here yet?
No.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward,
The
Stanley,
line is
to
trademarked.
destiny. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our
Wait, can you ignore the
destination,
line?
even if there's no story
Probably.
there?
I'll
Or to
turn
put it
around
another way,
somewhere.
is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act
kinda
of
wanna know where it
moving
goes, though.
forward,
Yeah,
are we
follow it.
implying a journey such
There's
that
boxes
the
up there, so I
destination
can't
is
go through
inevitably conjured into
Just follow the
being
line.
via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself.
Oh my God.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
What's that?
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was
This is
going
like
with all that.
a family
You
circus
know what?
Sunday comic.
I think what we need right now is
When
a
that
bit of
kid in
music
Family
to
Circus
lighten
follows the
mood.
line. This is obnoxious.
I'm happy I continued playing. This is fairly entertaining. Wait, can I? No.
I'm flabbergasted. I don't know how to react.
I'm gonna follow it
Monthly
completely.
ledgers, corporate something, records. This line is really impractical.
Got the
considering-
music? Go back and look at that fern.
Why? That fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
I feel
You
like
won't want
he's
to miss
lying
anything.
to you.
Well, at least I've studied it. Oh my god.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Huh. Whoa.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything...
That
we've
reminds me
been
of like a
through-
Mystery Science Theater joke.
Line.
Line, how could
Yes.
we have trusted
Oh,
you?
to hell with it. Restart.
Twilight. Line. Ugh.
Okay, here, no, let's end this. We gotta end this.
You don't want to do it.
Unless you want to go again.
Stanley,
Oh,
I say
God.
forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people,
I'm
right?
fairly
Why can't
entertained.
we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about
Your proof
this
touched my heart.
Thank you. Wonderful.
I missed what he said.
I don't know either. Look what happened now. That's what you get for messing around. Oh, the other door opened. That one.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
God damn
What
it,
do you
what a
want our
circle.
story to be? Go wild.
Great.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Stanley has an exhilarating
Oh, no,
imagination.
Not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Don't acknowledge the... Disregard the line.
I like how it's going up into there.
And it breaks it. It's like a physical force.
Forced.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is
Haven't
in
been here
our
yet.
control. how important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Don't squander
in
this.
fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse.
I'm drunk. This is gonna
door
get me sick.
that leads
Bleh.
north. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
What?
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh my god.
You've been playing the confusion ending for
What's
16
this?
minutes. It tells you exactly how you got here.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Marvelous.
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 Now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Wall.
Well,
He's so British. He's so British.
why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get
I'm
a
forever
say
gonna
in all
remember
of
that.
this? Is it really?
Marvelous! Every time I get a text.
I want to do that at work. It looks like a huge fruit.
I don't want the game to
Somebody
keep
wants to buy
restarting.
something.
I don't want to forget what's going
Marvelous!
on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Do it! You won't!
The time return stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
How long is
do we
this
even
fucking
know?
game?
Will someone come
That's the
for
thing.
us?
It's only as long as however many endings you get or discover. So, I mean, you could discover all the endings in a couple of hours and be done.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story.
Both doors led to the same place anyway.
I'm sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
The
then
right
there's
one
always
is the
saying that
correct
life is
one.
about
That's
the journey
useless.
and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime,
Oh, Jesus. It restarted again. Oh, we're done.
We're done.
All right. Wait, let me let it load. Let's see if anything happens.
Ugh, fuck biscuits.
No. Wait. There's no neighbor.
his co-workers.
Okay, then I was very concerned. All right, begin the game again. Oh my god. Oh, that's trippy. All right. Thanks anyone who popped in. Thanks to a new follower, dude. Thanks, I'm bro. We will always continue to play fun games, dumb games, like whatever we think is fun, whatever we don't suck at. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for hanging out. That
Watching our stupidity.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tolerating it and us getting lost. I enjoyed Sound of Silence. I just wish that I didn't suck at it. Thanks for
I
playing
wish
Stanley
I got
Parallels.
anything out of it.
Thanks for joining us earlier for Fallout 3 with Lady Blooper and Emily, and special guest tonight, Evvie, with me. I know. Just follow us on the Twitter stuff below. Follow us on the YouTube stuff. We'll put up our past streams. We'll post nerd shit. And have a good night, peeps.